Among the many charms of Quebec City, the buskers. But you know what? Some of them are complaining. In the city's main tourist hub, singers are being told French only. That requirement is in effect at 2 main busking spots. A city spokesperson says the move highlights the reality faced by Francophones, a key focus given Quebec City's 40th anniversary as a UNESCO heritage site. Still, at least some buskers say they're not happy with the change. They're worried about the potential impact on their livelihoods. And our next guest is one of those buskers. Bosko Baker has been busking in Quebec City for 9 years, playing across central areas and tourist hubs. And he is in Quebec City right now. And so, Bosko, what do the rule changes mean for you?
Hey there. The rule changes for me, I suppose they mean more restrictions on artistic creativity. And yeah, that's, I guess, the main thing. Also, kind of breaking the busking community, not allowing more travelers to come through and add culture to the city, which is pretty sad.
Yeah, so I guess there are like a handful of restrictions on buskers, but what's kind of making the news today is the language issue, and I would think that the people who support this rule would say, look, Quebec City is known for its French flavor. Tourists go there expecting that, and it kind of makes sense that buskers, if they're going to sing, would be singing in French. What would you say to that?
I'd say that, you come to Quebec City, expect to hear French, and buskers will be singing in French for sure. And through, my band, we do sing in French at times, and other buskers do as well. But I think forcing people to sing in a certain language isn't the best option to push creative types and artists to be out there expressing themselves creatively.
Yeah, so you're bilingual and you sing in both English and French. So how have these rules changed things for you, either in terms of where you're going to set up or what you're going to sing?
Well, it definitely changes. Me and my partner, Bertie Veilleux, my musical partner, we've been translating our English repertoire into French now, so we're going to be performing that. It's not such a huge deal in terms of if we can do it. It's more of if we want to do it, and we kind of feel like we're being forced into a corner now to express ourselves in a way that the city sees as pleasing, instead of how we would like to do it, and also what others like. I feel, a lot of the tourists that come through are Anglophones and speak English, and they appreciate understanding our lyrics. We still do sing in French, of course, because we live in Quebec City. But, being able to choose which language we sing our songs in, it's pretty nice. It's a pretty big part of playing music.
We've got a couple of minutes left, and then after that, I'm going to ask you to play a little bit of music. But before we get there, I want to ask you a couple of questions about the business of busking, because I'm always curious about this. So first of all, is there a killer song? Is there a song that when you play it, people are going to smile and reach into their pockets?
That as buskers, we try to collect these. So I've got a bag of them. I would say now one of our favorites to do is a tune called Line of Blues. It's a tune I learned down in New Orleans from another street performer. I was there maybe 14, 15 years ago. And I saw a guy named Chris Christie picking it on the street, and it just blew me away. And I was like, what song is that? And he told me, and then I went home and learned it. So Line of Blues, I would say, always gets the crowd going and enjoying themselves.
And finally, how is the busking business this summer in Quebec City? Are crowds big, or is the money good?
I don't know yet. I just got home from a tour in Europe with my quartet, my little string quartet, and so we just arrived, and we're going to start performing this weekend. So we're hoping for good crowds. Usually the Quebec City crowds are really, really lovely. The people are friendly. They're having a great time. The city's beautiful. So
when I go buy buskers at Granville Island here in Vancouver, I never have money with me. I don't carry money anymore. Every once in a while, there'll be a busker who takes credit cards. What about you? Do you?
I do. Yeah, I actually just got a new a new payment system, I guess. It's called Tip Tappy, and they're little kind of like square payment systems that a lot of restaurants are using nowadays. And there's one that's a $5 and one that's a $20. And so if you like what you hear, you can just tap your phone or tap your card, and that is linked straight to my bank account. And yeah.
Fantastic. Well, listen.
After the COVID, people stopped carrying so much cash. So
Yeah. Well, I can't pay you today, but our producer Jeff has his heart set on you playing us out, Bosko Baker. So please do play a tune. We're going to show you doing that for a little bit. And good luck when you get back on the streets of Quebec City this weekend. I hope. Oh, look, bringing out the accordion. Fantastic.
Yeah. I've been learning this one, and it's the one that I can sing a bit of French, a bit of German, and a bit of English on. So it's kind of my multilingual instrument.
All right. Bosko Baker here live on CBC News Network. Take it away, buddy.
Thanks, Ian. Trouble in my heart, trouble in my mind. Troubles I find. Trouble on the mountain, in the valley below. Trouble